Hi, welcome to Auntie Nat's Crochet. Today I'm gonna make a Valentine cat, a couple cat, and I'm gonna use some multicolor for the head, a plain color for the body, and this is for the heart shape at the center of the cat. And I'm going to use a 3.5 mm hook. These are all cotton yarn, 5-ply cotton yarn. You can use 3-ply, 5-ply. And I have made one of it. I haven't assembled yet. This is how the body will look like with the heart shape in the middle. I hope this heart shape is obvious. And it's gonna have a long tail, a very long tail. The head look like this. You only need safety nose. You do not need safety eyes because I'm gonna sew the eye and the eyes are gonna shut. It's closed. The eyes is closed here, and the ears are gonna be here like this. Okay, so I haven't assembled it yet. This is how it's gonna look like. So we're gonna start off by making the head. So all you need is some stuffing, safety nose. You do not need a big nose because the cat's face is kind of compact, kind of small, so just a small nose will do. And I have the head as a multicolor. The body is a plain color because I want the heart shape to be obvious. If this is multicolor, then the heart shape might not be obvious. So the tapestry part is only the heart shape here. And I'm not gonna bring this yarn around. I'm gonna leave it here and just pull it across here to crochet. And the tail, and you need stuffing. So the stuffing is for the head, the body, and the tail. The tail, you do not stuff it that much, just a bit to plump it up so that it won't stay flat. You need more on the body, and the head is kind of small, and you do not need stuffing for the ears. Okay, so we're gonna start by making the head. I'm gonna use the multicolor for the head. Okay, the written pattern will be in my blog. I'll share in the description box below, especially for those who are who knows crochet and amigurumi very well. You can go ahead and go to the blog and you can get the written pattern straight away. And for those who have not subscribed to my channel, please do, because there'll be more crochet pattern in the future. So we're gonna start off. We're gonna start by making the head. We're gonna start off by making a magic ring. This is how I do my magic ring. I just use 2 fingers, cross it, turn to the back, pull up a yarn, and make a knot. Okay, after this knot, I'm gonna make 8 single crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oops, 8. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. So you have 8 single crochet in the ring. So normally I get ready some marker because for amigurumi it's going to go round and round and round, and you might, in case you make a mistake, you know where is your stopping point, because since it's going round and round, sometimes it's kind of hard to count. So the next row I'm gonna make increase. Increase means 2 single crochet in every stitch. Increase all around, so there should be 8 increase. So this is 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet in the same stitch, again 1, 2, so here you have 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. Because we started with 8 stitches, and now we do increase all around, so this row we should have 8 stitches. Oops, sorry. And the next row we're going to do 1 single crochet followed by an increase. You're going to do 1 single crochet. Don't forget to add your marker to show that this is the starting point. 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. You should have 8 sets. And this row you should have 24 stitches. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 24. Okay, next row we're going to do increase, but this time we're going to do increase first. We're going to alternate between increase and the single crochet. So this is row 4. Row 4 we're going to do increase first, increase means 2 single crochet in the same stitch followed by 2 single crochet, means 1, and the next one 2. So meaning we're going to do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet in the same stitch, and these 2 we're going to do single crochet, single crochet. Increase followed by 2 single crochet. And this row you should have 32 stitches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, now we're going to do 3 single crochet followed by an increase. This is row 5, so we're going to do 3 single crochet, we're going to do 1, 2, 3. So this is 1, 2, oops, 3, followed by an increase. Increase means 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So 1, 2, 3, increase, 1, 2, 3, increase. So all in you should get 8 sets, and all in you should have 40 stitches. Okay, now row 6. Row 6 we're going to do increase followed by 4 single crochet. This is 1 single crochet. So let me add my marker first. Another single crochet in the same stitch. So this is called an increase. After the increase, I'm going to do 4 single crochet. So you do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet in the same stitch, and then followed by 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should have 8 sets, and by the time you come back here you should have 48 stitches. Okay, now row 7. Row 7 we're going to do 3 single crochet. This is 1. Let me add my marker. 2, 3, and we do increase. And later it's gonna be 5 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you do increase. So by the time you come back here you should have 2 more stitches left, because actually it's 5 single crochet followed by increase. The next row is going to be 6 single crochet followed by an increase. The following row will be 7 single crochet followed by an increase. But I'm not going to make the increase all at the same spot, if not I would not have a perfect circle. So now this is kind of perfect circle, so you don't have that edge. If not, your cat, the head will look hexagon or octagon instead of a round head. So now see, this is a round head. If you do the increase all at the same spot, that means after 7 single crochet you increase, then 8 single crochet you increase, 9 single crochet you increase, you're gonna get hexagon head. So this is kind of round. So here, this row, it's the 5 single crochet followed by an increase. But here I spread it out, so I start with a 3, then increase. Then it's gonna be a 5 increase, 5 increase, and here you're gonna have a balance 2. Okay, at the end of the row here you still have 2 more left, so do single crochet. So now row 8, I'm going to do increase first. This is 1. Let me add my marker. So you add 1 more in the same stitch. So this is an increase. So after the increase, I'm going to do 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So increase and 6 single crochet. So all in you're gonna have 8 sets. So by the time you come back here, you should have 64 stitches. Okay, now for row 8, I'm gonna start off with 4 single crochet. Let me add my marker. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Increase. So after this increase, you're going to do 7 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 increase, 7 increase. By the time you come back here, you should have a balance of 3 stitches. So all in, you should have 72 stitches. Okay, at the end of the row, I have 3 more stitches left. Because just now here we started with 4 instead of 7. So now I have 3 more left. So I'm going to do single crochet. And after this, I'm going to do single crochet all around for row 10, 11 and 12. So these 3 row, the next 3 row, so this row 10, 11, 12, you're going to do single crochet all around and you're going to get 72 stitches. Okay, this is row 10, 11, 12. So after 3 rows of single crochet all around, now I'm going to do a decrease. So the first decrease is just like the increase. It's from 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 7 decrease, 6 decrease, 4 decrease. So now I'm going to do space it out. So the first one should be 7 single crochet followed by a decrease. But I'm going to space it out. So I'm going to do 4 first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 4 single crochet. I'm gonna do decrease. Invisible decrease means I'm going to take the front loop and the front loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. So this is a decrease. So after this decrease, I'm going to do, so you make sure you do not take this space. It's supposed to be this space because this one is actually the decrease here. So especially for beginners, a lot would take this one and you will have extra 1 stitch. So make sure you count your stitches. If you find that you have extra 1, means that the decrease area you accidentally make 1 more stitch. So after this decrease, I'm gonna do 7 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So after the 7, gonna do decrease again. You take the front loop and the front loop, yarn over 2 and put through 2. And again the same thing. So you're gonna do this. You should have 8 sets. So by the time you come back here, you should have 3 more stitches left, because here we started with 4, so you should have 3 more left. Okay, the last part here, I have 3 more stitches left. So now row 14. Row 14, I'm going to do decrease first before I do single crochet. So front loop and front loop. This is a decrease. For those who are not sure whether you should have it here or here, you can actually place marker all around. Means after 6 single crochet you should have a decrease, 6 single crochet you should have a decrease. So at the decrease place you can add a marker to remind yourself where you should place the stitch. So this one is the decrease, the two together. So now I'm going to do 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and after 6 we're going to do a decrease again. So by the time you come back here, you should have 56 stitches. Okay, now for row 15. Row 15 we're going to do 3 single crochet first. This is 1. Let me add a marker. 2, 3, and I'm going to do an invisible decrease or a 2 together, and then I'm going to do 5 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here, this row 15, you should have 48 stitches all around. Once you reach here, you should have 8 sets of 5 single crochet, 1 decrease, 5 single crochet, 1 decrease. But because I started with 3 single crochet first, here I should have 2 more. Okay, at the end here I have 2 more stitches. So these 2 stitches I'm going to do single crochet, and you should have 48 stitches in this row. So next I'm going to go to row 16. Row 16 I'm going to do decrease first, and I'll do 4 single crochet. So 1, oops, it didn't went over properly. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you do decrease and 1, 2, 3, 4. Decrease means 2 together, make 2 stitch become 1. So you continue in this manner, and by the time you come back here, you should have 40 stitches. Okay, now for row 17, I'm going to do 3 single crochet. Wait, let me add my marker. So this is 1, 2, 3, and you do a decrease, 2 together. 3, 1, 2, 3, decrease, 1, 2, 3, decrease. So here, all in, you should have 8 sets of it, and by the time you reach here, you should have 32 stitches. Okay, so now I think it's best to put the safety nose. I'm not sure how big is this nose because I got a box of this. So medium size? I don't think it's the smallest. It should be medium size. Because I'm doing amigurumi most of the time, so I think buying 1 box of this is way cheaper than just buying 1 of it. 1 packet, sometimes you only have like 10 or 5, so I might as well buy a whole box of it. So when you're going to put your safety nose, you just turn it around and see which part you like most. How do you like its pattern? Maybe here it's more pink or less pink, so it's up to you where you're going to put the nose, because later on you're going to sew the eye. The eye is going to be close. I think there's more pink here. I placed the nose on the part where we did single crochet all around, the 3 single crochet all around, the last one. This should be it. Because if it's too high, there's no space for me to put the eye, and it's kind of flat. See, this is not a very big head. The head is kind of flat, like a UFO. So I place it here so that I can have space for the eyes. Let me see, maybe I should go one row down. Okay, so that I can place the eyes here. Because right after I add in stuffing, it will kind of plump up and it will be different, slightly different. So I think this should be it. So that's mean the single crochet all around, one row after that. The row where we start to do decrease, the first row that we start to do decrease. So here, since there's no eyes, I can just place it anywhere actually, somewhere along this row, so that later you can just sew the eye. Now it's just that because it's multicolor, it just depends on which part of the face, which part of the color that I want it to be the face. And this should be cute because there's so many pink here. Well, I'll just put it here and I will lock it. You don't have to lock it so tight, and you make sure it does not come off. I had one some time ago that I didn't realize that I did not lock it properly, and after I finished the whole amigurumi, the nose, I can't remember whether it's the nose or the eyes, it just came off. And I have to put it back and add glue. Okay, now we are at row 18. Row 18, I'm gonna do a decrease first. Don't forget to add the marker. So after decrease, it's gonna be 2 single crochet. 1, 2. So decrease, one, 2. So you continue. Once you come back here, you should have 24 stitches all around. Okay, now row 19. Row 19, we're gonna do 1 single crochet followed by a decrease, or 2 together. So this is 1. Add a marker. Oops. Then we're gonna do a 2 together, or we call it decrease. So 1, decrease. Got 1. We're gonna do decrease. So you continue, and once you reach here, you should have 16 stitches. Okay, now the last row, we're gonna do decrease all the way. And so you're gonna do 2 together, 2 together, 2 together until the end. It's not gonna seal the hole. You do not need to seal the hole because later we're gonna connect it to the body. In fact, the body has a hole too. So once we connect, it will kind of seal on its own. Just do 2 together all the way until the very end. Okay, that's it. The hole is still quite big. This is the time to add stuffing, because I do not want to add stuffing earlier, then you have to push it down. So here, the last one, I'm going to do a slip stitch to the next stitch and chain 1, and then I'm going to pull tight. So it's either you use the yarn, you leave a long tail here to connect it to the body, or you leave a long tail on the body to sew it here. So this is how the head look like. In fact, you can add stuffing just now, but since it's going to be a hole here, I might as well add stuffing now, because it's kind of hard to hold down the stuffing while you crochet. So it's up to you whether you want to add stuffing earlier on, or you can add stuffing now, because this hole is going to be like this, and this is the other one, the body. The hole is like this, so we're going to connect it here so you won't be able to see it. Okay, so now we're going to proceed to do the